Tonight, it's the Trump campaign that wants to add a debate to the schedule. Axios exclusively reporting, this is a good week for them, that he wants one now in early September ahead of early voting. According to a letter written by a Trump attorney named Rudy Giuliani, we're looking into him, who's heading up the negotiations, quote, our campaign again requests the commission modernize its lineup to include an additional earlier debate in September, bringing the total number of presidential debates to 4. Still with us are our guests and friends, Eugene Robinson and Michael Steele. So, Eugene, a couple of things here. The president may feel like he's the one who's going to go into these debates like his favorite cartoon character, Yosemite Sam, with both guns blazing. But there's an axiom, there's an adage in politics that if you're the one asking for more debates, you're losing. Do you believe it?
First of all, when you say Yosemite Sam, you know, the image that comes to me is John Bolton with the mustache. But anyhow, I digress. The one thing you need to know about this story and this debate story is that the side that's asking for more debates is losing. That is a universal truth of politics. The side that wants to add debates is behind, is losing. And this is a clear sign that the president's side believes it is losing this election and therefore wants as many debates as it can possibly get. And the Joe Biden side, will confidently predict, will be very coy and very reluctant and won't want an additional debate and might be very coy about the debates that are already scheduled because they're ahead.
Hey, Michael, the topic of cognitive testing came up again today. Hell, maybe the three of us should take one, but Joe Biden was asked. Yeah, I know. It is Wednesday. Joe Biden was asked about the topic today. I'm going to play his answer during this interview. We'll discuss on the other side.
No, I haven't taken a test. Why the hell would I take a test? Come on, man. That's like saying before you got in this program, if you take a test where you're taking cocaine or not, what do you think, huh? Are you a junkie?
What do you say?
Anyway, I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental, my physical as well as my mental fitness, and to make a judgment about who I am.
So, Michael, in the first part of that, Starsky and Hutch wanted their dialogue back. Secondly, did he just prove or disprove the need to take the test that famously resulted in the president's list of whatever it was, cat, dog, bird, camera, person?
No. I think this whole thing is silly. Donald Trump is all about setting traps. And, the press over the last 3 years have found themselves to be gullible. The political leadership on both sides have found themselves to be gullible. And now the next up to bat is the Biden campaign and Joe Biden himself, where these traps are set for you to go into these rabbit holes and wind your way into crazy. On the debate point, why would Joe Biden debate crazy? That's just standing there listening to Don. Just go back and replay the 16 debates and ask yourself, would you debate that? And then when you look at this situation where Donald Trump is claiming he has more mental stability than Joe Biden, the trap is to sort of throw this thing out here and get people to start asking Joe Biden, are you going to take the test? Joe, just do your thing, boo. Don't worry about no test. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Don't worry.
Thank you both gentlemen for having us in tonight. Yeah, go ahead, Eugene.
I have to point out one thing. Person, woman, man, camera, TV. There.
See, you're a better man, person, woman, or camera, or TV than I am. Eugene Robinson, and wearing the Michael Steele Casual Collection for men tonight, Michael Steele, host of the Michael Steele Podcast. Gentlemen, thank you both for having us in. Always a pleasure to have you.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.